What is going on? My name is Flip, and man, oh man, last time, and I don't even know if I'm live or what is going on. I think we are. But I don't know if people are gonna show up to this one. I haven't streamed in a good minute, so I'm not exactly expecting much. But it's fine. Also, I forgot. Okay, I'm stupid. I'm stupid. I forgot to announce it in the Discord. It's fine. It's fine. Give me 1 second. What a mess. Wait. Okay. Because you see, I doubt people are gonna see this normally. At everyone live, not love live with my One Piece manga chapter 1191 reaction. Okay, there you go. There you go. Okay, awesome. What a scuffed way to start the stream. Yo, Saheb, welcome, 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 welcome. Hey, bro, Saheb, how are you doing? What's going on? I, I just sent out the message. I was not expecting people like because I haven't streamed in a good bit. I've been busy. Um, but yeah, the chapter's out. Also, a chopper's in the background. So, how are you doing? Have you read the chapter? And if so, have you liked it without spoiling? I mean, I was like the chapter just came out, but no, the chapter has been out for scam people for a while. So, anyways, going in to chapter 1191. Because last time we had Scopper, he lost an arm, everything went bad. But we're going in, we're getting a nice color spread of Luffy and Usopp singing in like a 1970s, 1980s kind of like background. So we have Sanji in the back, we have all these characters, Nekomamushi, you got Frankie, Chopper. Chopper's in the background as well. Of the thing, he has a big green afro. So everyone, and the main piece is like Soul King, Brook, and there's like Green Wolf, and there's Sorrow, and it's great. And so it says the soul never ages. Also, if you didn't know, they announced two One Piece films. So the first one is God Valley, which is going to be very interesting that they actually did that. Uh, bro, AOT or One Piece, like for my favorite, it used to be Attack on Titan. That used to be my favorite. Even when I had been like deeply into One Piece, it still couldn't be overtaken because for one, AOT was just that good. But also, AOT had been finished. Like it was done. And that was a big part for me because like the mysteries, I really loved the reveals. I really loved the mysteries. I really loved how it was all handled. Even by the end, I know a lot of people didn't like it, but I specifically really, really liked it. But as time went on, One Piece just I couldn't ignore it. Like I couldn't ignore how much One Piece was better, how much I loved One Piece, how much I still love One Piece. So One Piece is my favorite, easily. As you can probably tell by the things in my background. That's not to say I don't love. I have a plushie of the Colossal Titan, but I have it in this closet, so I don't really keep as much Attack on Titan stuff as I would like. What's your thoughts on the two films? I was about to say that. So, the God Valley, I think we've been expecting that since the flashbacks. Like we were like in the middle of it. Like we were expecting it to be a film a la Demon Slayer Infinity Castle. We were expecting it. Uh, I just wasn't entirely sure if it was gonna happen. It did. And then there's One Piece film Bad, which is really interesting. I'm not entirely sure what it means. I know that in Urdu and Arabic um it means after. So it's One Piece film after. If it's using that meaning, but otherwise I don't know what bad with two A's means, or like what it's about. Maybe it's about the will of D, but it does make me believe that One Piece is definitely, at least the manga, it's gonna live past 2029. So maybe 2030, past 2030, which is what we've been expecting, but it's crazy because we might get to 2032. But anyways, enough about that. Also, I'm a little sick, so I apologize if anything. Let's head into chapter 1191, titled "There's Still Loki." There's still Loki. That is weird. Either a weird translation or a weird way of saying it, because it makes it feel like there's still enough Loki, which doesn't make any sense because he is a person. Also, this is like my dude. There you go. Uh, yeah. What's your thought? I already read that. I show a reel where a woman's saying that Demon Slayer is better than AOT. It isn't. It really isn't. Like I don't particularly love Demon Slayer. I really like the film. The film was great, but it's not better than AOT. No way, shape, or form. Absolutely not. Anyways, so we cut into Luffy, and he's still in Gear 5. He is forehead to the ground, and he's going, why am I still alive? Good question. Like, and I saw someone saying that it might be that Luffy just. It's not just that someone said it, it's in the last chapter, I believe, where, like, Luffy is just so. Like, his power of imagination is so powerful that he can actually heal himself by saying, heal, heal, heal. He just. Dude, my mask is like. The strap is like weird. Okay, there you go. So if that is the case, then that's insanely OP, but it makes a lot of sense, and it's the only way that I actually can believe that Luffy gets out of this. Because again, ruptured heart, both lungs gone, life drained, ruptured at least kidney, uh, small intestine, bladder, like a lot of stuff is either gone or it's ruptured, like big time. This really puts into perspective why Oda wasn't so glad about the progression of One Piece movie 2029. It's such a crazy wait. It is. It's not even 2028, it's 2029. And I wonder what that's about. I assume we're going to be getting a trailer for it or a teaser for it after God Valley comes out. So this would be late 2027, if not early 2028. I think Demon Slayer is good because of the animation, otherwise there is nothing. I wouldn't say there's nothing, it's just not as good. Anyways, you're gonna hear me sniffling a lot, I apologize. If I go out of this form, it's gonna be bad news. Hey, old man guy. And Luffy is like walking away, crawling his way, and not crawling, but like he is definitely on his 2 feet, but he is stumbling forwards. Damn it! You got my arm. Sorry, it's only because you were defending me. So this is him talking to Gaban, and Gaban goes, "Don't be stupid. I've lost my hope in you. I was fighting for Eldaf's sake." He lost his hope in Luffy. Interesting. I've seen lots of people cry over a scene in Demon Slayer, so it's clearly not just carried by its animation. What's truly carried its animation is soul leveling. It has like zero story. That I fully disagree with. Do you know why? Because if it wasn't about animation, there is no way that I would be such a big fan of the manga, of the manhwa. I am not a fan of the anime. I don't like the changes that it's done. I don't like I don't like how insanely into being edgy it is. Like, solo leveling is a lot more than being edgy. It is, to a certain capacity, but it's not what it's about. And the fact that the anime has done that, like I still cannot complain because I was one of the people that was scared about its adaptation back in 2020, and it took them years, and I think they did a terrific job regardless. But they removed all the comedy, and that is bad because this is a comedic show. And I'm gonna be talking about that afterwards, or after we're done with this. But like, Solo Leveling is definitely a lot more than what it is, and than what you're portraying it to be. Its animation is nowhere near close what it's about. And if you want that to be make sure, read the manhwa specifically. And if you there's not anything that you don't like, read Solo Leveling Ragnarok. That one's even better. I really really love it, and I can't stress enough how much of a good thing it is. What do you think One Piece movie bad is gonna be? I mean, I just saw the news like a couple minutes ago. I have no clue other than seeing probably bad happen in it. No, because it's two A's, and that means after. It's One Piece after. I think it's manhwa, no manga. There's no, I misspoke and then I corrected myself. I read a lot of manhwa. I was actually reading manhwa earlier. It's because I'm reading a manga right now. So let me continue. Gabon says, I guess we can't let things end this way, huh? And dude, Luffy is like, this panel is crazy. Like, he is fully drained and about to die. Old man guy. Who is he? Who he is. Ugh. And sits up, grabs his stump of an arm. Oh no, doesn't grab his stump. He grabs like a piece of cloth or something and tights so the circulation, he doesn't lose too much blood. Who he is not something anyone ought to know. If I had to call him anything, it would be God. And so as they say that, we cut to the underworld. And we cut to the underworld, says the underworld, and then he says God. It's very interesting that they would do the paneling like this. I used to read lots of manhwa a lot, but I stopped after it got a little too stale. I have to say, it has amazing comedy. Yeah, you should definitely read Solo Leveling. Specifically, I mean, it's very hype. I do wish he lost more through the story, but I think that's a thing that falls into the trap of like every single story that there is. They don't lose enough. One Piece is a good example of that. I've talked about that many times throughout this arc. But Solo Leveling Ragnarok is peak Solo Leveling. Like, that's everything I wanted Solo Leveling to be. Grr, grr. So as we're in the underworld, boom, Conqueror's Haki from probably Emu, I would assume, starts knocking out these weird giant creatures. So boom, boom, boom. So Conqueror's Haki. And Emu is lying on his back and goes, crew of the king of the pirates. Huh, huh. I failed to foresee what would become of those mere children at God Valley. That's an interesting thing, and like, this is something that my little sister brought up to me where we were watching this Rosa. Uh, this was like a couple hours ago. She asked me, where are the Whitebeard pirates? Where's Marco? And I was like, okay, Marco is coming. But the rest, like Vista and Juzo, I have no idea where they are. Like, legitimately, it's not even been addressed. And it's so weird to me, and I hope that we do get to see something come of that. Because you can't just have such powerful players and they're just completely missing. Yeah, now that you mention it, when they panel it to the underworld, it almost seems like it's paralleling that Emu is the god of the underworld. It just feels like it's too much of a coincidence. Nah, I wouldn't go to that extent, but sure. Okay. Oh, and so Emu puts his hand up and goes, I should have eliminated all of it along with rocks. And then that hand turns into like this big demonic thing and goes, on that day years ago. Oh, and starts turning into this giant devil that, like, the silhouette, by the way, reminds me of the mural of the third, like the part that's like over here of the mural. Who's beastly? Emu. Emu is turning very beastly right now, and reminds me of. Is my mom really vacuuming right now? Okay, at least you can't. I think you can't hear it. If you guys can hear the vacuuming, I highly apologize. I don't know why my mom's deciding to vacuum right now. Out of all times. Okay. And so we see this giant horns from Emu as like the tattoos on the face are starting to like literally evaporate, which is so weird. So it seems the time is running. Oh wait, no, it's not. Okay, no, it's just it's just Emu like letting out because it's probably cold. Okay, I was wrong. It's not evaporating. Yeah, I can't hear anything. Okay, that's good because I could hear it. She stopped, but like could have been bad for the stream. Okay, and so Emu with black lightning from Conquerors and like black flames from Omen, boom, jumps. Okay, and so we cut back to Chopper. Chopper, we're back to you, man. Owl Library, Sunworld, rear entrance tunnel. So Chopper goes, "Oh, I'm so glad all the books are fine then." Yes, Biblo saved them all. Because something, okay, they were talking about like maybe Biblo is gonna talk to Chopper and he's gonna translate. Which makes a lot of sense. I never considered that. When Emu changed to his form to his, when Emu changed to that form, his silhouette resembles that of the Harley text, doing the same or similar pose. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Not Emu turning into his emu alpha form. I don't know what you're talking about. So Soul says, "Bro, my mom just has to. She's getting closer too." Okay, so the mic is not picking it up, so that's fine. So here's the thing, Chopper. I was hoping you could talk to Biblo for us. It seems like he's trying to tell us something, but I can't tell what it is. Really? I just assumed Biblos was a silent owl. And so Biblos like, hoo. What are you talking about? So Biblo starts talking, and Chopper, my man, says, huh? Oh, we're really cutting out of that? Okay. So we see a bunch of branches. And both Luffy and Gabon, boom. Because it seems they were blown back. And so Emu just with the giant wings, seems at least like the blowback is sending them back. Oh my god. Whoa! And so two horns grow from the back, and it seems everything about him just looks very different. And the Omen ring from behind him has gone over to like the knees, and so he has like a little bit of a rim, kind of like a skirt. An impressive feat to escape Honebami's wrath at the cost of only one arm. So Emu has changed deeply. Like he has black long arms, kind of like from the Bleach. I remember one of the Bleach characters. Uh, I think it was Ichigo. Has a similar form. Uh, White flaming hair, kind of like uh, Gear 5. Big horns, big flaming wings, Omen rings on the wrist and the skirt. It's very weird. And the Honebami sword, which is flaming as well, black flames, has a little like snake like homie fire thing. I don't know. So hey, you're stepping on my line. I couldn't just let you get off free after an attack like that. And Gabon goes, "I'd give you a round of applause, but you know." Emu goes, "There will be nothing left of thee after the next." And so Luffy, very pissed, goes, "Is that him? But he looks different." So Kaban goes, "Take your people and get off of Elbaf now, Straw Hat." Oh, whoa! You know I can't do that. And so, with one arm holding up an axe, goes, "You're a dead man walking here. You are useless." And so Luffy goes, "So are you. You can't fight like that." I mean, it's not that he can't. He is He is standing up. He can do something. Luffy, you literally, like, you can't even move your arms. You can't even get up. So don't even. So Imu goes, "Honebami." So the little snake is like opening its mouth. You can't do it. Run! And so Luffy, I don't know what's going on, but it seems Imu and Gaman are about to clash. Old man guy! Okay, so someone stomps. Oh, of course, yeah, I was about to say, usually when you get a stomp like that, it's actually not him. It's usually someone else that's coming to interfere, and it's Hydrogen. And so Imu looks, and then Gungnir, boom! So hits Imu right before Imu gets to attack. It's very interesting because his friend was not doing well. Deadman, did Oda just mention me? It seems he might have. What do you think of Imu's new form? Lots of people on Twitter are saying it's garbage. But me personally, I think it's fire. Also, my theory is that he can switch forms of one of the 19 kings. I am kind of indifferent about it. My parents are they're being very loud. I apologize. I've never had to tell them to be quiet, and I don't want to. Okay, I think they're quieting down. So he goes, "Hydrogen," and Hydrogen is going, "Ugh." And it's very interesting because before, um, you know, the friend, I don't remember the name of the friend, it was something with S, lost a leg. Stanson, I think was his name. Stanson lost a leg to Emu, and so Emu is being punched the hell out by Hydrogen, and Hydrogen's going, "Ah." And so a little like devil flame with a face goes, and as the muscle punches out, and boom, launches Emu across Elbaf. Something happened with that little thing, and it might be the end for Hydrogen, which might be interesting. But yeah, to answer your question, Dead Man, I think it's I'm indifferent about it. I think it's fine, but your idea that it's switching between the 19 kings, it might be, but I still don't think. I still think this is the body of one of the 19 kings. One of the 18 kings, because the 19th king naturally is Emu. But I do think it's. You can hear it, right? I think you can. Okay, this is. I didn't even think I was gonna stream today. Um, Something told me don't stream today, but I still did because it's One Piece, right? Crazy how it went from struggling to punch a fat dude in Dressrosa which by the way only had 11 bounty, to punching Emu. I'm gonna assume you mean 11 million, but that even doesn't make any sense. I would assume it's 110 million or something. I don't know. And so Emu, boom, 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 but still with the thing like this. Oh, actually no, he's going. And so two little things are going for are going over um to Hydrogen. And so Hydrogen, boom, is sent back. This is weird paneling, by the way, because it seemed like the explosion was from Hydrogen punching Emu, but it's not. It's the other way around. So I don't know why Oda's doing paneling like this, especially knowing this is already going into digital. And these are cutoffs behind the passing of the next page, so it's very weird. I don't like the paneling for this one. I feel like I'm a little negative today, but like it's yeah, 11 million bounty, exactly 11 million. On who? Um, I was shocked when I found that out. I see. Okay, so Emu is on a whole. So it seems that as they were being flung out off, he did the and then crashes onto like just a massive hole. Crashes into the wall. He is, and so the Gungnir shield breaks and whoa. So it seems it received the attack directly and the shield broke, but he is just standing there very like aura like. You will never get me with that one again. Dude, Hydrogen? People gotta give respect to Hydrogen on this one. Mr. Ya, how can this be? And so Hydrogen gets down on both knees to attend to him. He took off your arm? Thanks for the help, Hydrogen. But he is immortal. There is no way to win. Help Straw Hat Luffy escape. Dude, they better not go to sea. They better go to the Heaven Layer. Like legitimately, we need to see what that Heaven Layer is all about. The fat dude, one of the Flamingo generals that Hydrogen broke his arm punching. I haven't seen that scene in 6 years, and I am just in Dressrosa right now with my sister, and we have not reached that point yet. So I'm not entirely sure who you mean. Do you mean Treble? Do you mean Diamante? Do you mean Pika? I would assume you would know who Pika is. He had like, oh, Mac Vice, the Ton fruit. Yeah, okay, I see who you're talking about now. It's Mac Vice. Yeah. Uh so Hydrogen goes over to Luffy and goes, Straw Hat. Straw Hat. And Luffy goes, hey, stay out of this. I'm not running. And so he's throwing a temper tantrum. And Gabon goes, listen to me, boy. What can you do with those injuries? Good question. And Luffy is like, I'm healing up my wounds right now. Sure you are. Sure you are. Saheb goes, I had a hard question for you. Sure, go ahead. What's your hard question? Unless it's something that crosses any boundaries, but I think we're good. What nonsense are you talking? And so he's literally throwing his legs and arms like he's doing a temper tantrum. I made sure to fight on a full stomach. Don't worry, I can do this. It's not about that. And you don't have a stomach anymore. AOT or Vinland's IoT? I dropped Vinland Saga in season 1 because I just didn't notice I was watching it. Which means I was not that hyped for it. But I know I'm gonna watch it again at some point. Also, before you ask, I watched episodes 1, 2, and 3 of Freerun, and I didn't like it back when I watched it. But I've been meaning to give it another shot. I know people are probably gonna crucify me for that, but I didn't like. I give it the three episode treatment that anime usually needs, and I didn't. Saheb is not happy about that. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I need to give them another try, but I didn't. I didn't vibe with Vinland Saga as much as I should have, and I didn't vibe at all with Frieren. Hard question: which do you like more, pre-time skip Nami or pre-time skip Nami? Pre-time skip Nami was a hard question for sure. Uh, and so Gabon goes, that's not real logic. You can't keep fighting. It's clear. And so three of the Omen flame balls are coming in the direction. And Luffy goes, ooh, bomb. And dude, Luffy is like swollen beyond compare. Ooh, bombs. And so Fat Luffy is being carried off by Hydrogen. Goes, whoa. Oh, and Gabon as well. Okay. Oh, and Gabon shields them. Boom! His back is attacked and exploded. And they go, Hydrogen! Here he comes. Pull back so we can come up with a plan, Hydrogen. Dude, an emu looking down, and I just noticed he has like a pointy beard. I don't know if that was present before. Also, the eyebrows look very different. They're like very bulky, and there's no hair on them. So yeah, I think you might be right. Like this might be another one of the 19 kings, and it might just be changing bodies between them, which means again might be a woman. Um, I haven't watched Vinland Saga. I thought it was too boring and it was a little pretentious. I didn't think either, but I just didn't vibe with it as much. If you like AOT, then you should give it a try, bro. It's literally peak. You talking about Vinland or you're talking about Freerun? Um, remember, Mr. Ya. So this is Hayden speaking. Remember, Mr. Ya. Elbaf will never give in. Our warriors are always prepared to die in glorious battle. Don't be stupid. You will die. So we only have like 3 pages left, by the way. And I don't know if we're gonna get back to Chopper and what he's saying about to Biblo. I really think that's something that has to be talked about this chapter. Papyrus goes, hello everyone. How are you doing, Papyrus? Welcome. I don't know if you are aware that we're not doing Deltarune right now. Because we're taking a little bit of a break from it. But we are reading One Piece, and if you're interested in that, you've come to the right place. And Papyrus, when are you coming to Deltarune? Chapter 7. Sans literally said it. And so, Hydrogen goes, but if I die, there's still Loki. That's right, brother. Oh. So Loki just starts running towards the screen. That's right, brother. Loki, square up. Dude, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck. This is okay. I'm not gonna like this chapter. Both Loki and Luffy are getting back up. There's absolutely no way. And good, I'm good. And did you play Deltarune Chapter 5? I have not played Deltarune Chapter 5. I will be doing that at a later date. I'm not entirely sure when, because I have 2 trips coming up. So also I apologize to hear vacuuming. My mom's decided to vacuum for some reason right now. Vinland Saga is like AOT backwards. What's earned becomes last Thorfinn starts there. I see. Okay. Um. Okay. So Loki is running towards the screen. Luffy goes, pwah! Poof! And look! I'm all better too! Dude, fuck off. Fuck off. No, you're not. You both should stay the fuck down. Like, legitimately, what is this? And Gabon goes, what's wrong with these guys? Gum. So Hydrogen goes in for an attack. Oh, now this is cool. This I like. Hydrogen and Loki are about to do a Hakoku sovereignty. Okay. Triple General. So Luffy, Hydrogen, Loki are all about to attack on Emu, and Emu goes, I don't know what he's doing, but he's doing something. Triple General. Also, all three of them are doing a Hakoku sovereignty together. Triple General, Gokoku sovereignty. And so all three of them attack. So Loki and Luffy are the only ones with Conqueror's Haki, and you can see them use Conqueror's Haki in their attacks. To be continued, chapter 1191, and in just 9 chapters, we're gonna be getting chapter 1200. And in 4 chapters more, I'm gonna have reacted to exactly 100 chapters on this channel, which is insane to me. It is insane that we started almost 100 chapters ago. Crazy, right? In just like 13 chapters? Next chapter, gonna be on the floor dying probably. Then Emo transforms to his real form, a parrot. Dude, we gotta stop with this parrot one. It's not happening. Like, the more it's talked about, the less I believe it. And this is legit. And it's... Deadman goes, such a big character development from Hynoden. He went from wanting his brother dead to being okay with dying as long as Loki is here. True. Crazy. Break next week. We're getting break next week? No way. Oh, damn it, man. That was gonna be like... Because I have a thing on the 6th. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to react to this chapter. Like, at all. If it was next week, I wouldn't have a problem. But it's the week after. And that's gonna be an issue for 2 main reasons. I have 2 trips back to back. Starting that week. And because of that, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to react to chapters on the 6th. And then because we got a break this week that's coming up, it means we likely won't get a break the week after or the week after that. These are the 3 weeks that I don't know if I'm gonna be able to react to the chapters, and if I can, I'm gonna probably. It's not likely. What are you doing on the 6th and the 7th? So on the 6th, I have an event and I have a flight. And so I'm gonna be flying again. And it's just, man, it's complicated. I have a flight on the 6th. So I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make it. But whatever. We're gonna figure it out. We're gonna see. But that's gonna probably be annoying. I might be able to do it. Either I'm gonna have to do it a couple days early, or I'm gonna have to see if I can do it at 11 a.m. EST, or see if I can do it after I get from the airport. But it's just, I don't know, it's fucking tight, man. For those who don't know, okay, so we're can't you just stream the next day? Yeah, but also I don't know if I'm gonna be able to. It's complicated. I'm gonna figure it out when we get to it. But anyways, onto the comments. For those who don't know, this one's from the one. For those who don't know, the God Valley flashback is getting a movie in the summer of 2027, and in 2029 we're getting another One Piece film titled Film Bad. I did know, but it's interesting. I still don't know what to make of that, but I'm glad that if I had missed it, I would have found out through this. So long lead goes. God Valley movie confirmed. Okay, so they're just gonna talk about this, and they're not gonna talk about the chapter. They should have waited for this till tomorrow. God Valley movie confirmed for 2027. Even One Piece couldn't escape the canon movie meta. Sure. Anata Pache goes, Gabon. Oh, kids these days, they just don't listen to adults anymore. Yeah, they should stay the fuck down. Like, legitimately, I don't get what Oda is going on about of making them get back up. It shouldn't be that. Like, legitimately, out of every single possible... You could have made Usopp get up. You could have made Zoro and Sanji leave their fights and come... Like, I don't... It just doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense, even like narratively. Both Luffy and Loki getting up. I like the Hakoku sovereignty. Of course, it was Triple General Goku sovereignty between the three of them. Shouldn't have been. Luffy shouldn't be involved in this. It's like I am okay with Loki doing a Hakoku sovereignty with Hydrogen, and I'm actually really happy that it happened. But I would have preferred if it happened before he went down and that he stayed down. They can't keep getting back up. Like, it makes no sense, especially with how powerful Emu is. Emu needs to win this, and then timer runs out or something, and done. The one goes, Hydrogen is the MVP of the chapter. Oda, this is the kind of energy we want you to give to Usopp. Yes. Dude, legitimately, what is going on? Why are you making them get back up again and again when you could be giving it to characters like Jinbei, Usopp, Chopper? Fujimoto mangaka goes, Loki almost calling him a brother. Did he? I didn't even notice. Kokun90 goes, I started One Piece back in March, and now I'm here with you guys. This is my first weekly chapter. Oh, that's very interesting. It's I always forget that obviously there's people that are still catching up to the manga, that are just reading One Piece for the first time. So this is very interesting. Juju's guy friend goes, Skull Valley movie and bad movie popularity polls with Luffy at first, Cracker in the top 30 somehow. What? Okay, that's news to me. That's news. The one the once the pieces goes, Emu be like Gear 4 Demon Man. True. True. And I wonder what this whole like transformation is all about. I do believe you're onto something that then with the idea that it's one of the other 19 kings. Cause yeah, even the beard is different. I think I might have to relook at the original Emu, but you might be onto something that it might have changed, and it's just like the whole appearance of dude, like the skin. People have been saying, oh, it's not a Lunarian skin. It's like the demonial fleur from Nico Robin. So what if demonial fleur was legitimately like a you know a foreshadowing to how Emu actually really looks? I do believe we're not gonna be able to see what Emu really looks until Emu returns to Marudra. I think that's when we're gonna get it. Like we're gonna see the silhouette in the form that it is, and then the silhouette's gonna like quickly fade off, and we're gonna see this regal female form. Like legit, that's what I think. Because again, the veil is still very dominant, and the crown is also very dominant in the look. And I haven't been able to ignore that. And it's just, why is it missing? That's always been my thing. Why is it missing from the new form? And before I would understand, like, okay, the silhouette naturally doesn't always go with the new design, and from then on it's just corrected, right? But they had that moment where they did the same veiled silhouette but without the crown after Emu had already been revealed. So it's like, okay, why would you do that if this is how Emu is supposed to look? You get it? Yeah, I agree. Once Emu returns to the original, he's gonna reveal his true form. It's not gonna be a parrot. Stop! Stop it! Professor Suayan goes W chapter, but at this point, we can't. We can get used to waiting 2 weeks. Yeah, it seems it's happening. Like we're getting 2 weeks break, 2 weeks break, 2 weeks break. I would assume. I don't know if you guys know. That Taz Skyler became a YouTuber. He's been doing a lot of YouTube, and he suddenly, I think yesterday it was, that he said, "Oh, I'm stopping for this is goodbye for now. I can't explain why, but like we gotta go." And I know he's currently in Anime NYC. Um, but so the timing's a little weird. Jacob is there as well. Mackenzie is there as well. But I don't know why. Mm, I don't know why he would say that. I assumed it was because of what's the name? Season 4 must have been greenlit. So maybe Oda is getting more breaks because he's having to deal with the manga, the anime. So it's the manga, the anime, the One Piece live action season 4, I'm assuming is happening, and then 2 movies. So that is 7 things that are currently going on in One Piece form. Oh, and then there's the Lego One Piece. So that's 8. That's 8 things that are happening with the One Piece IP currently in terms of like development. So Oda must be needing that extra break every like it's not 3 chapters a month. It's 2 chapters a month because he needs the break for himself and the break to actually deal with the other things. Have you seen the leak of season 3 live action? There's a leak. Didn't know about this, and I'm not gonna be covering it more than likely. I really really support and appreciate the actors. Um, Tuskyler is great. I love Tuskyler. Um, I'm gonna be meeting Lyra Bola, as I've said before. I said it in my art stream the other day. I'm gonna be meeting Lyra Bola, so it's gonna be great. Um, Stephen, Stephen's great. Um, I want to meet more of them, but I just haven't had the chance to. Uh, Jeff Ward keeps avoiding me. There's also an upcoming One Piece card game. Okay, but I don't think he's involved in that whatsoever. Like he doesn't need a break from the manga for that. He can just have other people deal with that. And finally, let's read like 3 more, 4 more, 4 more. Okay, news to goes. All that just to recover in 2 panels. Yep, hated that. Uh, New goals. Emu's just another Nico with double tune force. Yep. Okay. After missed 27 goals, Luffy really thinks he's part of the team at this last panel. Wow. Yeah, legitimately, Luffy, I don't know what he's doing in this. This is the only chapter where I haven't liked Luffy's involvement. This was fully unnecessary. I really didn't like this one. Uh, Odawa, Monkey D. Luffy goes, hey, why Emu looked like he was about to cry and literally thought it was time for Gear 6? I don't think. And then finally, Darkness of Shadows goes, God Valley is getting a movie, and we shall see the Mountain Eater, and the Dark King, and the King of the Pirates, and the Hero of the Marines, and Rox D. Savek. True. And it's also interesting, because we've never gotten a One Piece film where Luffy is present in the slightest. Not only not present, but just not, not the main character. And finally, Ben My Lotus Flower says Loki calling higher than brother is so sweet. I didn't even notice it. Panikumarchi goes, they will all be killed by Emu if he has no time limit. He definitely has time limit. Anyways, we will be returning next chapter in September 6th at 11 a.m. EST with One Piece 1192, which is crazy. Yoshika Akira Killer Queen, yo! Welcome. We just finished the chapter. So you just arrived just in the nick of time. We're just finishing. But I am very excited for those movies. I'm very excited for the next chapter. I'm gonna be frank, I didn't love this chapter. Like legitimately, I think this is one of the weakest chapters. Nothing was revealed. Even like the thing with Chopper and Biblo, it was just kind of like they didn't even need to. Why did Oda draw that? Like, if you were going to completely just, we could have gotten that from the last couple chapters. We understood that what's going to happen. It just took the time. So I don't know. This chapter felt like a waste of my time. Legitimately, I don't love this. Like I didn't love this chapter. Nothing aside from the Gokoku sovereignty. Nothing interesting happened. There was nothing revealed. Luffy and Loki getting up is bullshit. Um, I don't want to be overly negative, but I personally didn't like this chapter. we're reading One Piece. We were reading One Piece. You arrived here late, but just gonna keep up. If you want, please do join the Discord because when we do these chapters, we're not gonna be doing another one of these chapters. However, next week because we're on break. But I do want to start a new manga. Um, I'm either gonna be starting Oyasumi Pyun, which I wanted to do, or I'm gonna be reading JoJo's Part 7 Steel Ball Run. Because I wanted to get back in. I finished it, as you guys know. I read that part before, but with the anime coming up and me having not read it since 2017, 2016, I don't know if I remember everything. So I would love to revisit it, and that's what I want to do. But I don't know which one I'm doing first. I might also read Bleach because I haven't read Bleach. I watched the first 100 episodes, so it's not like I don't know anything. But I want to do Bleach on this channel. I want to do a bunch of like manga because we only do One Piece. But yeah, if you want to join the Discord, it's in the description. That way you can actually find out when the streams are up before they're done. If I don't forget to do them. Bleach is good. Yeah. I mean, I agree. I stopped watching in episode 100, literally episode 100, because um not because it was the bound arc. I actually enjoyed the bound arc. It was because Netflix removed it, and I just never bothered to look it up again. But yeah, I didn't love this chapter. I don't know if people shared my opinion. I am very hyped for the two One Piece movies that are coming up. I'm very hyped about One Piece season 3, live action season 3 and 4. I assume that's what's going on with Tess Skylar because he is not the kind to just quit like that unless he's busy, and the fact that he's not willing to elaborate means that it's something important like that. So, anyways, are you gonna react to the manga or anime? I no longer do anime content, but I might. Like I've been dealing with the copyright issues. Like it's not that I've had copyright issues, but I don't want to have copyright issues. So I've been seeing how I go about that because I don't want to get my channel copyright stricken. So I'm late to stream. We're very late to stream. We've been live for an hour and we're done with the chapter. And I didn't love the chapter. I usually get a little more hype or a little, and also we were having problems with my mom was vacuuming and my dad was being loud, and stuff that doesn't happen when I stream 12 hours from now. I'm not saying I'm going to be streaming 12 hours from now today. I might. I don't think I'm going to. But yeah, we'll be doing more Deltarune at some point. I know people asked me earlier if I was going to be doing Chapter 5 or if I did Chapter 5. I want to take a break. I do want to stream this week. Let me see. Because I have the trip more than a week from now. So I'm going to be using this week to just kind of stream whatever I want. I want to do a couple games. I want to do an art piece that I have. It's not an art piece. It's more like it's kind of like Lego. I don't know how to describe it, but I want to do it on stream because it would be pretty interesting, especially if we paint it and stuff. So there's a bunch of stuff that I want to do this upcoming week and maybe part of the next week. But I do have 2 flights that I'm gonna be having. So there's probably gonna be after next week. I think it's gonna be 2 weeks where I'm not gonna be streaming. I'm probably not gonna be streaming until the 18th of September. After next week, I'm gonna be leaving, and I might not stream unless it's for One Piece. I might not stream at all. Because I'm gonna be busy with work stuff and family stuff and stuff. And stuff. I'm late because I barely woke up. Tragic. Oh, I see. Oh, that's fine. You can always join the Discord. We're gonna be probably talking there on stuff because I know Deadman always likes to post stuff. When's the next art stream? I might do one sometime. I might do one today, actually. It really depends on how I'm feeling. I do have the artwork. I've been working on it. Just maybe I can show you guys. Let me see. Let me pull it up. Open Tusk. Here it is. Let me show you guys. Let me show you. This is how it's been going. Because I've been working on this whenever I can. Right? I don't know if it's showing. I think... Oh, it isn't. Let me see. Because I have it on full... Like, I don't want to say full screen, but like... I think this shows it well. Yeah, I've been working on this. So... It's still a massive work in progress, but it's certainly going. Very slowly, but it's going. Tusk Act 4 looks awesome, thank you. It's been a massive improvement from the original that I did. So I'm really enjoying it. I really like it. It's going pretty well. It's certainly going pretty well. So yeah. I hope you guys have been doing well. I might continue this on stream, but it's just look at each detail. Like it really takes such a long time. And it's just time that I don't particularly like. I don't know. I haven't been wanting to sit down and stream it. Uh, but I don't know. We might see. But anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I will see all of you on the flip side. Hopefully in another stream. And hopefully I get to stream in my trips, but I don't think I will. I might. For the One Piece, I am willing to. But anyways, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see all of you on the flip side. Take care, everyone. Goodbye.